Mm, mm, mm. What is up? And hello. So welcome back. From the last episode of Little Me Plays or just gathering challenge here in Albion. So andito ulit tayo. I haven't played after that. Yeah, what I have is the current stuff that I have in here. So continuous lang tayo with the challenge. Plano ko sana is log in and then check how much I have earned and then bank it. Tapos do other stuff, probably faction flag and then do fights. But uh, I was not able to play. So yeah, kaya ang nangyari, eto ulit tayo. We'll continue with the challenge. I'm not sure kung nasabi ko, but the idea or I don't have really a limitations with regards to how I play since ang ano naman is I already have the sets. I bought stuff from the market. So wala akong i parang I'm not putting limitations on how I interact with other players. So ang ano ko na lang is I'll buy stuff if I need to um, from the market. So hindi siya parang okay, I should not buy items or kailangan crafted pa lang din yung tools na ginagamit ko, hindi gano'n. So ang goal, there's only one goal. My is to get 100 mastery, 100 levels into my gathering nodes. Bale yun lang, yun lang yung goal. Sorry guys, so dapat I should have put some blurred in the uh, chat. But anyway, just let it. So the guy who messaged me is a friend, pero I'll disregard it for now because I'm earning and I'm doing the challenge. So I'm still here in Pine Copse. I logged out here in this place and so eto ngayon, balik sa sa Pine Copse. Anyway, ang ano naman, aside from my limitations na sinabi ko or the goal, other goal is to craft or refine them actually, not totally craft, but refine them. So there's two goals. One is to get the um, or to get the gathering professions into 100 and my refining. Siguro ang limitations na lang is I will not be going into wisp or I'm not going into mist or you will not be using wisp in the open world kasi we will be we will be gathering or the goal is to gather while faction flag. That's it. That's the only constraint with this challenge. Maybe ito din the tracking maganda rin siguro yon pero for now it's gathering sachet for me. Kaso ang ganda dami talagang T5 na walang naga-gather. I mean, it's open, oh. Kasi talaga nung time wherein I was playing a lot, even in the yellow zone, it's kinda convoluted na or tama ba yung term? Madami na yung madaming players, madami nagga-gather. So, this is by the way, Maybe merong mga, ah, players yan na nanonood din ng ibang content or other content creators, and they would know that there's one guy, he is in Asia, American server, who would advocate for Yellowstone Gathering or Royal Continent. So I'm not a fan of that guy. Ang ano ko lang is trying to find the enthusiasm again, the interest to play the game, which is why I'm trying to create my own gameplay. I have played a lot of Black Zone, gathered in the roads of Avalon. I've played CVCs before like in American server before there's the split in the server nitong Albion. So I played a lot of that. It was fun while it lasted. It was fun when you have a group of players, if you have a guild wherein you can really shine and then you would enjoy the fight. I have done that. Yung ano ko naman is for me to enjoy the game, uh, and then just do what I want. So this time I'm trying to challenge myself, get to love the game again. Kasi the sandbox thing or the sandbox genre was what really hooked me into playing Albion. Matagal ko na siyang ano, itong Albion kasi talaga is matagal ko ng inabangan, and before there was the subscription based, and hindi pa ako, let's just say wala pang budget. So I wasn't able to play that when it was released way back 2017. But kumbaga nasa ano ko na, nasa consciousness yung wish list. So I was waiting for the game. Tapos parang when we went home sa probinsya, naalala ko na I downloaded the free to play, pero di ko na-realize na free to play na siya. Akala ko it's like the old Ragnarok style na may free trial. Dami talagang ano, T5. May side comment. So I thought na ano siya, free trial, like 3 days free trial and then you can play the game. But so I did create an account, and ang ano lang nun is mabagal pa yung net, kaya it's laggy and hindi pa fully actually hindi pa naman, eh. Hindi pa optimized yung laro in a way na compared to right now, the current iteration. So, parang I just tested it and then tried the tutorial, nag-tutorial lang ako, and then after nun is nakalimutan ko na siya. So, that's around 2019 or so, 2019 or 2018. And then when COVID hits, that's where I found out again, rediscovered, I think that's it, the term, rediscovered this game. And yun na, since COVID nga, wala namang ibang magawa yung mga players, or I mean, walang ibang magawa yung mga tao, so nasa bahay. I was playing a lot, and it's only isa pa lang yan, isang server, yung ping nun nasa 200, actually 300, naabot kami ng 300 for Southeast Asian people. Pero hindi siya ano, hindi siya hindrance for us at that time kasi, even with that high ping, I mean, I was playing, CVCs back then, so maganda. Hindi siya parang masasabi mo na, "Damn, I don't want to play this game anymore." Pero maraming, Southeast Asian players na, naging dahilan yun para hindi sila maglaro. So ilan lang yung, or madami-dami din, but hindi siya, there's no there's no hindi marami. Let's just say yun na lang, hindi marami yung player count. ng Southeast Asian player, especially Filipinos kasi masyadong ano 'no, di nila bet. So, ilan lang yung talagang naglalaro nito and yung iba naman naglaro and then hindi dahil nga talaga sa ping, sa lag kaya sila na na-frustrate with the game. But for us, for me, I like the game which is why I stayed and ito lang yung actually, I'm old already and ito lang yung larong na-enjoy ko in a way na, ah, I played with the guild. So, there's that social aspect as well. So, literal MMO wherein you would be socializing. Ay, sayang yan, oh. Like epic pa naman. Anyway, so you would be socializing with other players. I have Discord na before and I know about Discord pero ito lang yung laro na talagang I I have delved into using Discord a lot. Actually, I've been an admin tapos actually I've created my own bot kasi nga nawili ako sa sa Discord and this is due to playing Albion a lot. And I've been using the voice chat, voice comms, mga gano'ng aspect. Before ano merong TeamSpeak, pero hindi siya social comms in a way, but this one made it so. Albion made it so. I mean for me, yun lang ano dun. Di ko alam sa ano yung sa Ragnarok time kung I mean Ragnarok Online if was a thing, but yeah, so when I started playing Albion and then yun Discord, magkakasama na lahat. So yun lang yung ano dito, kumbaga sa akin what pushes me to or keep me on playing the game, the social aspect as well. So when they started or when the Albion became true server, wala pang EU nun, recently lang EU. So merong lang America, actually it was West and then East before it became America, Asia, and then Europe. So nung nahati din yung player base, may mga players na nagsabi na, "No, it will be bad if we leave the American server, the West server." Pero at the end of the day, nagsilipatan rin kasi, well, yung Asian nga, mas dumami yung players. Actually, mas madami yung players na Asian server compared to America. Even I think now, America has declined a lot because of the separation of servers. Parang ano pa rin ng Albion is One World, something something. Pero One World, different platform, parang ganon. So it's still a crossplay. Pero yun nga, it's One World in a sense na it's still Albion, but you're playing with your servers. So Asian server, you're playing against Southeast Asians or all Asians, most Asians. Kasi siguro yung iba is probably those that are quite close to Europe would probably be playing in Europe since na nag-release na rin sila. But for us in Southeast Asia, of course, mas malapit yung Singapore which the server is at. Kaya so dito tayo. Kalaban nga lang natin is madaming mga Chinese players which we all know they are quite uh, ano ba nun, they have a lot of funds. I would yeah, I don't wanna delve into talking about funds because it might uh papunta tayo sa rabbit hole and we're in, RMT. So, yun na yun. At anyway, yeah, the game, or I mean, in the Asian server, it's dominated by Chinese players, Chinese guilds. Though in West, or back when there's only one main server, the difference naman is wala masyadong Asian player nun. Actually, lately na lang yata sila na nag-dominate, yung OPM, One Punch Man. But before, it was dominated by similar in a way, wherein they are whales, or those players, mga old, let's just called old money. Kasi they have the funds. So basically, the game is about having funds. So if you have funds, you can, pay or buy some CVC players. Actually, it's mainly caller. So you need a really good caller, and anyone who can field or can buy or pay player or caller, wherein he would be your leader. So will lead your armies, will lead your soldiers. He wins the game. I say it's more of having more players. It's numbers game anyway. Tapos siyempre territory claim, kung sino merong maraming territory, maraming points. So yun yung ano nun. Although siguro nung iba, or nung sa umpisa, it's more of talagang uh, you fight for something. Hindi na yung because kung sino yung sino may pera. May meaning yung drama nun. May meaning yung laban. That was the CVCs I know back then. Ang nakakatuwa pa nga is if nagkamali ka ng parang kinampihan, you would you would get evicted. Actually, I did my podcast. I think it's about the my history, Albion history. So sabi ko dun is when I was starting, di pa masyadong experience with CVCs, but I have joined a guild wherein I really felt it's like as a guild, a family. It's a group of people with similar mindset, parang gano'n. So, sila ang ano is may parang kinampihan kami na na coalition. So, let's just call it coalition. Their goal was to evict those uh parang naghahari-harian. So, sumali kami do'n and then we joined that coalition. But what happened is there was a drama and then backstabbing, something happened. So, nangyari the territory back then, wala pang headquarters, so your hideout gets bonk. So, yung territory owner was part of the other coalition. So, we got bullied, we got kicked out. So, yeah, kaya nangyari, we move out from that zone, which it was good. That zone kasi the hideout that we placed is close to the to the Wari border. So, I was able to fish a lot. Wala masyadong fisherman nun, but I was able to fish a lot. Kaya naging money making ko yun. And then we get kicked out. Kana kung ano, wala na akong money making. That was sad moment. And then we tried to move quite close to the portal. And again, got kicked out. We were in Martlock. Tapos, after nun, we moved to Limhurst, which is why I became a Limhurst guy. So, then medyo tumagal, but eventually, ah, na nag-hiatus na rin yung, GM. So, yun. So, the guild disbanded, and after that, I became a solo player, moved to a different guild, and then I joined a one of the famous guild. And still a famous right now, the Lonely Men. And that's where I played a lot of CVCs. Actually, it's only CVCs. But it became different kasi hindi na siya yung it's like you're playing with a group of people na you can communicate, socialize with, hindi na. More on ano na lang, parang I'm just a count to them, additional body, additional player to for their CTA. So yun lang yun. And in my downtime, I would gather. Pero mostly dahil ano yun yung NA timer, ang nangyari lang is I would wake up and then join the CTA, and sometimes I would get some content, sometimes we don't. Tapos my loot, it's ang ano naman dun is can get something, but sometimes you don't. But I have a money making na nun kaya hindi na siya hindi issue yung, silver for me. And then I took a break for hindi naman siya matagal, pero that was before they pushed for Crystal and before the release no a totally big update, Lands Awakened. After nun, I joined the Filipino and then yun na yun, tuloy-tuloy na. So from there, from West, all those Filipino guilds, yung mga nakakasama ko, I mean, yung Filipino guild na nasamahan ko na yun, we moved to East. And yeah, the rest is history. Kaya nga. And here I am playing solo again. Actually, I have a guild, but the guild master is someone I knew from West. Played a lot. Actually, we have our own mini group. So, kaya nandito ako ngayon sa guild nila. Pero ngayon, they're taking a break, a long break. So, wala masyadong content, which is why I'm playing solo. And dahil matagal na rin, so it's I had a long break. I mean before this, so I'm trying to get back, trying to enjoy the game again. Actually, maganda pa rin. I would say I would still recommend this for anyone na gustong or naghahanap ng laro, MMO. You can still play, you can still enjoy the game. As for the money making, if you're truly looking for an efficient way, don't come at me. Don't watch my videos. I don't do efficiency method. I Most of my the things that I do is parang ano lang. I just want to enjoy, you know. Yeah, here I am in the Royal Continent, in the Blue Zone, trying to paying farm, or I mean, actually trying to gather. Yeah, yeah, trying to enjoy the game. Maybe I'll add as well kasi I had a laborer empires back in West. So yun yung aking money making. I was before the Lands Awakened, I was a gatherer in the Blue Zone. There was a spot in the Blue Zone wherein you can gather skins. Tapos babalik ka lang, ikat ka lang, and then it will respawn a lot. Or it will spawn back, so hindi ka mamomroblema. So I had that spot. And to complement the gathering, since I have puno na pala. So I was buying a journal. So habang napupuno yun, ang wait, we're gonna so let's say napuno na yung aking journals, puno na rin yung aking inventory, I would go back to my base, which is in Limhurst. and, feed all those journals to my laborer. So yun yung ano ko, complement professions. I will gather and then feed my laborer. So after 24 hours, I will harvest those journals and yeah, minsan you will get lucky, you will get the point 3 or resources. So even if you're gathering this, actually it's 33 so wala siyang wala siyang, point, enchanted. But yeah, I was gathering T4 and even if you're only gathering a, unenchanted material, journal naman is there's a chance na magkaroon siya ng enchantment. So, mahal na yun, eh, I think point 3 cost about 1,000 or something, 3,000 or parang mga gano'n. So, yeah, there's a chance kaya okey din yun and I was able to fill 10 books every 30 minutes or mas malaki pa yata. Basta ano din maganda yung ano ko nun, eh, maganda yung routine ko nun, eh. As I've said, I don't do efficiency but, that time I was able to find an efficient method for me to gather and earn as well. So, I was able to get my T4 skinning into 100 at medyo nahirapan lang ako yun sa T5 kasi nga, as I've said, mahirap yung notes 'no, especially the T5 kasi agawan. Oh, let me just check the map. Yeah, I can move to Spindlewood. Actually, now let's move to Dryfield kasi T4. I'm just focusing on T4 Enery. 'Pag ginagawa nun, parang ano na, "Ano ba problema mo sir? Magga-gather ka na nga lang, eh." Baka yeah, I think we'll do 1 hour. Probably 1 hour, let's see. Let's magka 30 minutes na and then we'll move to Spindlewood. Ano na Spindlewood ba, Dryfield. Medyo marami yatang ano dito, eh. So, dito 'yan, yeah. Ay naku po, kailangan ko bumalik yata. So, I guess not bad. I mean, we're able to earn 100K 2 hours 1 hour. Not bad 'no? And then yung iba kasi is more on efficiency, which is what makes the game a bit dull. I mean, siguro dahil yung iba prefer nila yung gano'n na they're doing efficient methods. Well, I did that, a bit uh, in West, but that method that I have found was, I would say by accident. Hindi siya yung by force na parang, "Okay, let's find something, let's find a way to earn more silver per hour." But it's only because I was doing and malayo kasi siya, yung napunta kong area. So, malayo siya in a way na iilan lang yung nagpupunta dun. So, sabi ko, "Okay, that's good." Kasi at least there's not much competition and as I was doing that, I was able to find some sort of routine na iikot lang ako and then parang iikot ng ganito. May ano lang, isang way, isang loop lang and then pagbalik ko it's back. The, resources has spawned. Sabi ko nga yung mobs or the skinny mobs when they spawn, or actually it's different kasi the the bears, or let's say for the bears, they do have a recharge time compared to, let's say, sa wood mob, wherein when they spawn with a full charge. So ang nangyari kasi noon is I was gathering tier 4, which is those little boar and this one. So they have a recharge time pero mas mabilis, the skinning mobs. So mabilis sila mag-spawn, mabilis din yung recharge time. So ang isang ikot ko nun is, ah, ano na yun, kumbaga fully charged na yung gathering ticks. And ang ano ko pa nun is I was using Kristaff, which is a long range na may parang pang pull. Well, actually hindi pang pull. So I have a beam and I can clump or I would herd the mobs para clump sila, and then I would kill them or hunt them. Tapos yun, ano siya, kaya madali yung aking spike up, and tsaka naka-T8 na rin ako nun. Actually no, hindi pa siya T8, it's still T7 and Eldot. Dahil sa T8 din, kaya mabilis yung paggala, maraming bonus. So it's better that I have the T8 gear, T8 tools, and kung di ako nagkakamali, bumili rin ako ng yung Avalonian tools, which gives more bonus. Kaya minsan nag-aano ako ng +4 bonus per gather. So yung usual na per tick, ang per hit is 2 with additional bonus na +4. So 6 per hit. Kaya you do like 3. So 18 per node. So 18 pieces per node. So laki na yun. Kung di ako nagkakamali, yung isang height nun, it cost around, was it 300? Magkano na ba ngayon? It's around 100. So yeah, kasi ang ano nun, I was able to gather like in 30 minutes yata yun. Oh, hindi pala pwede dito. Dapat pala sa kabila. Anyway, I'll have to go back naman. So, kano ba yung teleport? 7K, not bad. So, in an hour, yeah, I think it was an hour. So in an hour, I was able to gather 1M. That was my estimate because I had wala pa ng estimated value, so it's only my own computation. Okay, let's repair. Actually, kung na kailangan mag-repair, konti na lang, bili lang ako nito sa saan na ba ako? Alright, punta muna tayo sa aking so yeah, 1 M per hour ang aking naga-gather back then, and that's 10 stacks, 100. Yeah, ang isang stacks yata nun is 100. So I was like gathering like 10 stacks an hour. Not bad na in a way. Wait, let me lipat lang tayo. So lipat ko lang yung iba, and then I will have saan na ba yung sort dito? So lipat ko lang 'to, and then we will check kung magkano yung aking na-earn. Ba't ko iniisa-isa? I know. Okay, it's empty. So we will put all those we've gathered, kung magkano yung 134K, not bad. Kasi hindi pa naman natin hindi naman sa optimize but hindi pa natin nababalik yung habit. Alisin muna natin 'to. Kasi ilalagay natin 'to. Yeah, medyo nakita niyo yung aking pag-setup at kasi matagal nga lang. So, I will not tap this para makita niyo rin naman yeah, I think that's it, right? Okay. So, we have may tira pa ba ako? Yeah, 1 hour. That was 1 hour. 100K, puwede na rin. So, we'll buy more ta's meron tayo nito. So, magkano ba 'to? 12K. I'll just use it. And I will put this. Alright? So, I will go back, gather more pera. Siguro we'll move to Flensdale. Yeah, I think, Oak Coops and Russelldale is fine. I like them as well.
Traveler.
So, bili tayo ng actually, I can now buy a thing in preparation lang. So, as I've said, wala akong limitations on my playtime or play style with the Gathering Challenge. So, we'll buy from the market. You will not craft anything. So, kailangan ko is access. Are we going for okay, I'll buy one for this. I'll buy one axe. Kasi hindi ko i-repair to. And I'll buy kano bang Avalon yan? Okay. Ah, yeah, I think this one's good. Mm, oh, someone sold for one. Actually, I could buy order. Buy order nga tayo. Oh, make it 15. Let's see. I know. And I'll buy one. I mean, it's for fun. And then, so I'm not sure if I should go for the 4.3 gathering gear for the bonuses or not. Should we not? Wait, you can get the point 4? May, ano na pala to? Kaya na ba siya? Ay, wala. This was 90K. Let's see, T4. There's only one. Wala siya. So I'm not sure if we should buy or craft them. Well, I cannot even craft them. Ano ba, ano lang? 2. How about 2? Okay, this meron. Ito mahal naman. For sure merong flat. Right? Yeah, meron. So, most likely dito na lang tayo. Sige, eto na lang. So, we'll buy one. And then saan na ba yung journal? Oh, no, not T4. We're still looking for at actually puwede na pala ako bumili. I would say di pa na alam ko hindi pa natin kakayanin yung marami. I'll just buy 10 for this. I think that should be good. Alright, we're gonna move to so hindi talaga siya efficient. My methods are not efficient. It's mostly for the level. Yun lang. Blinbrayer. Layo naman yata. 1, 2. I think it's better. Kasi 50K. Hmm. Kuha na lang tayo. We'll do a, so ito naman yung ano, yung downside, which is what irks me is the travel time. Pero anyway, ang ano naman, ito yung isa siya sa mga parang pros and cons back then. So, I started actually earning via transporting. So, I was buying stuff from Limers, move it to uh, Bridgewatch. Yun yung money-making ko nun. But it it is quite pata T4. Oh, oh, gulat ako dun, medyo matagal. So, natanggalan ako nung ano nun, nung para kumita. Ano ba 'to? So, matagal yung ano na yan, yung method na ginagawa ko and I was just using kung di ako nagkakamali, Stag. So, Stag yung gamit ko noon and Available Just Gather. So, Stag lang yung gamit ko no'n, yung capacity niya is mababa. Kaya matagal yung money making and then after that I switched to gathering. So, yeah, here we are back into gathering sa yellow zone, sa blue zone. So, hindi na ako mag-aano ng, pork pie since I'll be doing an hour, so it's almost an hour. We'll just move or lalagay ko lang yung aking character sa spot and, sayang nun. Maybe we will call it a day. But as you can see, hindi talaga siya efficient. I was able to gather 134 silver, 134,000 silver only for 1 hour. Tapos, I did teleport for around 30K. Kung di ako nagkakamali nun. So, from Limers to the fighting area, 30K yun. Tapos, teleport back tayo for 7K. Di naman tayo nagpa-repair. So, sabihin natin 34K din yung costs. And 100K an hour. Kaya bumili ako ng mga, stuff. We bought a Valonian axe, which Okops tayo. Which I believe it's okay na. As for the repair, heads up lang for those new players, yung repair ng, Avalonian mahal, which is why it is not an advisable, tool as a starting player, but the bonus it gives is quite good. It's 50% ata or 10%. Basic, I'm not sure. Let me check. Tap lang tayo. Wala yata. Wala siya. So, nasa gear? Ba? Akala ko meron yan. So, dito sayang yan, oh. It's a gold. Should we? I mean, pag pumasok naman ako dyan, wag na. Focus tayo, guys. Focus. Isa yun sa mga, ah, in a way na nagiging reasons kung bakit I was not able to really what? Ano mangyayari dun? So, I was not able to efficiently reach the high tier, high fame, in West kasi, pabago-bago. So, I would gather, I would PvE. Actually, as I started the gatherer and then after nun ay, nag-CVCs. Tapos dahil, kailangan na ng specs, nag-PvE hanggang sa naging Alpha Raiders. I think, I stopped playing or we swap or switch to, East server when I was, on top of my game in Alpha Raiding. Or tapos parang there's a short stint wherein we did ganking a lot before kami nag-switch. And yeah, here in East server, Asian server, I started PvE, hardcore expedition. Tapos move to Aberdeen ulit. Tapos CVCs na all the way hanggang sa ngayon, hanggang sa natigil. And then we're back here. Okay, I think this will be our spot. Okops, we'll see. It's a T5. Yun nga lang wala na siyang wala yata siyang smuggler. So, sayang nga if I can only, transport or have my own bank here. Oh, someone's gathering here kapag may ganito. Yeah. So, yun yung, sabi ko nga, before, um, ganun yung sistema, parang it's only one tick per gathering node. Makikita mo kasi nga it's contested. Pero ngayon, somewhat okay naman. Kaya okay din 'to. Yun nga lang, we're trying to get our grove back. So, hindi ko pa alam kung asan yung magandang spot. Actually, parang mas maganda yun dun sa kanina. Ano ba yun? Pine Cops. Yan, Pine Cops. Ay, naku. So, we're just checking. Parang scouting pa lang tayo. Puro mobs. Patay sa gitna. For sure marami diyan sa gitna, eh. Mhm, meron nga ata. Akala ko ng Pine Cups, nandun pala yung laban. Yeah, I think someone's gathering here. Ano ba 'to? Tier 3. Hmm. Oh. So, as you can see, that guy sa T8, yun ang magandang bilis niya. Ang magandang ano pa rin 'to, eh, kapagka naka-T8 ka, mabilis yung ano mo, madali yung gather. I mean, maganda rin, maganda in a way if you just want to chill and then gather. Of course, iba pa rin yung sa black zone kasi mas ano diyan, eh, if you're looking for efficiency, mabilis ang pag-gather, siyempre dun ka na. Eh, hindi na mabilisan para maraming silver per hour, siyempre sa black zones ka na. But if you're gonna compute din kasi yung time, if let's say mag-gank ka, dun marami ring ano dun, eh. But if you just wanna chill and then you have T8, why not, blue zone? Gusto mo na mag-gather ng T4, somewhat relaxing din naman, eh. Kaya siyempre, I would not, really advocate being a yellow zone warrior. Mas maganda pa rin if you gonna try black zone, see how it feels, see how it goes. Para hindi ka rin dini-disregard na blue zone, you can relax. Especially if you're doing something or if you have work na hindi naman gano'n ka-intensive and you want to play and gather, get specs, or why not do blue zones or yellow zone? Maganda rin siya, eh. Mabagal nga lang yung aking pagga-gather pero tingnan mo naman magkakatabi. If I'm using a T8 and, ah, T8 tapos meron akong journals, I would even, have a laborer. Di ko na alam kung magkano ang ano ngayon ang parang investment for that pero 30K at 30M ata. So yun ang ginagawa ko din nun, eh, I was gathering tapos bebenta ko, tapos i-invest ko sa laborer. So then ko pinapaikot and then after, I think I had like, ilan na ba yun, 5 guild hall with 15 each, 75, laborers. Pero alam ko umabot ako ng 90 nun, eh, 90 laborers. Kasi yung iba is nasa houses, hindi lang sa guild hall. Hindi guild hall. So, alam ko na umabot ako ng 90 and so I was gathering like, ah, parang 10 hours a day. So 10 hours and then you can have like 10 journals. Ang alam ko na 10 journals per ano, eh, per 30 minutes. So 20 an hour or it's only 10 ata, 10 journals an hour. So 10 hours, that's 100. So parang ano lang, parang balik lang, 'di ba? Oh, he's even daring a T3. Ah, actually malakas na yata kasi yung ano, eh, di sa T2. I'm not sure kung mataas din yung demand ng tier 3. Anyway, so yun nga, ang ano ko nun is I was able to gather my, journals for my laborers and then feed them. Tapos yun lang, yun ang nagiging loop ko, eh. I would gather, skin or I would skin ng some animals and then kapagka puno na, go back to the city. Tapos bank and then repair and then yun lang, rinse and repeat. And before I would go kapagka time to feed the laborers na I would feed them. I think it would take me about an hour as well. Pero okey din, not bad. So it is somewhat relaxing. I'm earning some silvers, I'm relaxing. Goods, goods. Oo, medyo okey naman yung spot. I will try to the north side a bit, north and northwest. So yeah, our speed is a little bit slow for now kasi we're using tier 3 and we are gathering T4. So I'll probably wear a gathering sets once we have unlocked. Actually, yeah, I think I can now. Solid T5. Ay, hindi pa rin ba? 25% na eh. Kano na ba? Yeah, well, I will try to wait. Siguro, gather more hanggang ma-unlock natin yung T4, right? But we'll see if the 1 hour mark, I mean, if you reach the 1 hour mark, tas wala pa rin, we'll see. Pero parang hindi yata. Parang ang bagal. Oh, yeah, I did, as I've said, nag-fishing din ako from Kumbaka na Tebot. Nakakaano nga lang kasi sa fishing kasi mas maraming click compared to other profession. Kasi ito is click mo lang and then you can leave it as is, kaya nga. Alam mo kailangan 8,000 akala ko 'pag 25 once you have 25. Yeah, it's 26% 'no? 'Di pa rin ba, sir? Ano kapagka 25% puwede mo siyang ma-unlock. Kailangan ano muna, mapuno. Yeah, I think we have to, usay ano 'no? Alright, so I'll end the session for now. We'll just, look for a spot here, a good clearing, ika nga. Yeah, I think this one is good. So anyway, thanks for watching. This is Little Blaze Gathering Challenge in Albion episode 2. See you next time around. Please, if you can, just hit subscribe, like button. Yeah, we'll try to reach 500 subscribers. Anyway, thanks for watching again, guys. See you next time around. Ciao.